stuff to guards and wolf guards. All of that is to trust him to get us out of the city safely.
The plan is to go there and hear him out. If we don't like the establishment, what he's doing, and if we don't feel that we can trust him with our escape, then we will not do it. We will not bring it up, why we are escaping, or with who, or
But
when.
you just said that he has a way of knowing what you want before you say it, so even if you don't say it, he would already know, and then if you don't take him up on his services, he can hold it over your head of, well, you're going to do this escape, and since I'm not going to help you...
Don't you have some kind of magic to protect from that? From mind reading?
No.
I don't.
I have magic to protect from mental domination,
That's
I think.
that's pretty good.
Don't think that covers mind reading, though.
Sounds like it.
Protection from good and evil. I don't think that protects against mind reading.
I'm sure
Is
it's
it
fine.
evil mind reading?
Actually, no, I don't even have... Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Hold on. Yeah, no, I don't have a way to protect your mind. I do have a way to protect your mind. Don't go and try and make deals with things that you have been told ahead of time can read your mind.
Might. This I believe this man is just very well informed. That's all. Not that he's actually invading your mind.
He
Because
has
that's
other people
usually-
who can read your mind.
No, but that's usually the way that Sharad goes. He knows about things that happens in the city and uses it to lord it over you when you meet for the first time. It's a power move. A good one. I give him that, but it's a power move nonetheless, not a magic trick. And again, we don't need to do it. I'm just saying it's an option, and if we don't find an alternative, it's our only option.
I would like to find a better alternative than that. But
Agreed. I don't like to go there, but if we don't, then we need to go there.
does it have to be tonight?
I don't know. When are we planning to do this? I would like to have him at least. I would
Exit strategy.
Yeah, I would like to have at least 1 day's notice for him. If we were to go there tonight and say tomorrow, for example, that would be good. But if we were to go tomorrow, we could say the night after that. Something similar. It's up to you. Just laying down the options.
This is the weirdest... No, there is not, no.
I mean,
I don't have words right now. I don't
it's an option.
have
I'm
words.
just throwing it out there and take it or leave it. We can find something other. Let's try that. But we should keep this in the back pocket, just in case. Like, safely tucked away, right there. And bring it up later. But for now, in the pocket. See? Nothing. In the pocket.
Well, what if we... Oh my god.
I mean,
Two birds.
I'm literally hurting. It's like I would like to find a way to just slice one way just to make it easy on myself.
Shouldn't you go...
Yeah, but that's where I am.
Alright, two guards at the door. Are there any other guards on the street? Vincent?
There were not during the
the
day we were
barracks?
watching now.
Yeah.
There weren't like patrols walking along. There were just these two guards at the
I mean,
door.
there,
and
there were random patrols through the city, and
Yeah.
you did see a couple of them, but none of them that seemed to be based out of this barracks.
but nothing
Yeah.
stationary. So like, within line of sight of this barracks, unless there's a patrol going by, there's only these two guards. That's it.
Exactly, and basically what more was that we just...
All right.
Yeah.
So new idea, plan thing, completely explosion free, which will hopefully work because we have a key that can open any door. All right. How long does it take that key to work, Casey?
We have a
Whoever
key
uses
that
it.
opens any door. What?
Oh, I've used it. For shits and giggles. Alright, we can test it on... We have locks we can test it on.
Are you sure? Because it might be just a one-time use, and Casey would giggle like, and then
Just like
Casey,
that.
I identified it,
Yeah, it was-
so
Yeah, we
unless
should
it's
know.
keeping something from me.
It basically works.
Well,
as
I
the
know it
open
is.
spell,
It is
as the
keeping
knock spell.
something from me, but
Okay.
Yeah, so it works as the knock spell.
Alright. And it takes an action?
doesn't make
Okay.
it as much
So-
sound as a knock spell.
So
It
here's
does
the
it
idea.
does make sound, not the same sound, but yes.
Like,
In this case, it's whirring and clicking of gears.
I guess that's fine.
Okay. So here's the idea in a nutshell. We completely and utterly bum rush the 2 guards at the gate. Which
So-
hopefully... Do what? Huh?
After all this, we decided to do the simplest. Oh no.
When has this group ever done the simplest thing?
Yeah. So the new plan is just not to have a plan and just charge.
Well, I don't know. I'd say we have more than a plan than we would have, but if we don't
no,
want to
we
use
don't have a
explosives...
plan.
That's not a plan. That's just not having a plan.
The plan is to not
So-
have a
so-
plan.
Yeah.
Saying we go in there and do this is not a plan.
Yeah.
Saying we go there, neutralize any potential guards that may be on the left or right of us. This person targets that person. This target
Well,
that
you-
person.
well-
That is a goddamn plan.
Okay, well,
Have you
if
never
you,
paid
let me,
payday,
if
too?
you let me finish my thought, the 8 of us can take care of at the very least, the 2 guards. We go inside, right to the left. We go here. You can look at the map. It's this right here is an open courtyard in the barracks. We have Catherine, as per the plan, being a distraction. She's going to run in here, go up the hallway. This is where we saw the first guard, per se, inside. Is in this room. There were 2. This is where the head honcho was. Some guards may be up here eating. The rest will be in the courtyard training. If she makes a beeline to the courtyard and just starts killing people, while we wait out here, give her a good, nice lead, the barracks should empty to where she is to kill her, right? Sensible thing to do?
In before level 16 guards.
Huh?
Commander's actually a level 20 guard.
I would like to remind Declan that the fucking training ground is just a bunch of young kids who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So if Declan is okay killing a bunch of young kids, why don't we just do that? Because that's all we're doing.
I
Hang
mean,
on.
was that the
Was that?
case, Casey?
Yeah, I thought it was just guards training. This is not the recruitment camp.
Yeah, this is just guards
Well, Patrick
training
Coffey.
in their off
Correct.
time.
The recruit camp is a different place.
Yeah. So this is just guards who are off-duty training or on-duty training.
Yeah.
Not the same.
It's their duty to be training. Literally
I
what they
think
get
you all
paid
just
for.
like saying duty.
Duty.
Partially.
And so if we let them congregate in the courtyard, we will go up here. There's actually one thing I forgot to draw. Because there's a second gate here.
Everyone prepare. He's about to draw again.
I figured out how to draw squares pretty well. There's another gate right here.
I mean, in that case, I like your idea more about getting captured and then getting in there. That way. Than just
Well,
shooting right in.
yeah. Now that
And-
we know the layout, what they would probably do is they would probably just bring us into this first room with the desk and the person there with the book, and they would log the prisoners as taken.
Yeah.
So
Do people know what Catherine looks like, Casey? Like, is that common knowledge?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, there were descriptions of her.
Okay. Because in that case, maybe not. Because in that case, they will run and send for reinforcement if she were to walk into this barracks.
It's true.
And again, I'm pretty sure, like, if here's the courtyard and she goes berserk, we need to get past her on the way out. I'm just putting
Yeah,
that
well,
out.
this is a full-blown... ooh, I don't want to move that. I want to draw that. This right here is a hallway. It's just a straight-up
Yeah.
hallway with doors on the side, so...
I'm just saying that if we don't get the knights out in time, and she kills all the guards in here before we are out, then we will be the only targets in here left with her in blood frenzy mode.
True enough.
Which is why I'm still for actually blowing a hole in a wall or something like that.
Well, then that creates the need for a dynamic and quick escape plan. Whereas if we can get in, get out, and everybody who would have alerted anybody in here is dead,
Yeah.
we'll have the city still on low alert.
Sure, I mean, in that case, that's also fine, but just we need to do it very fast in that case. Like, bam, bam, bam. If we can assume that she kills 2 guards per round, and they're 10, we have like 30 seconds max.
I'm not going to assume that she will kill any guards very, very quickly.
Why
but
not?
That's
It's like...
because Casey is evil. Remember?
I'm pretty sure she will... These are not high-level guards. I think she will dispatch of these like with ease. She will cleave, and 4 of them will be dead.
Quite possible.
So 10 like low-level guards for level
No.
15 Mega Berserker Werewolf. That will be short work.
Doc,
a big
what
task
were you
for us.
saying?
Yeah.
We can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a head count?
About
Yeah.
a dozen.
There were 2. There was 1 guard in this room. There were 2 guards at the door. There were 2 guards in this room. There was 1 leader in this room. There were 3 to 4 guards in the mess, and there were 5 to 6 guards out in the courtyard.
Yeah, so about 14, 15.
And your plan is to kill all of them.
No.
I mean, we're saying that if we
well,
let...
for Catherine killed all
Yeah.
of them. Is to essentially once we get into this little first
I'm
room
not
here.
gonna you murder them.
Well, if you have better plans, speak up.
Yeah, please do, because I'm worried.
Isn't
I've
this the
given
place
my
that
plans. I've given them many times, so...
The
Your
super
plan
drill.
is to wait a week and create a digger
Yeah.
so that you can dig all the way up and get the through the tunnel, basically. That's
But-
your plan.
Why don't
Yeah.
we do 2 explosions?
That's an idiotic plan.
Dig right out of the city. Or
You're going
just
to dig
go back through
Through
the tunnel.
solid stone up.
Yeah. I can dig through steel.
Casey, can he dig through steel?
You have a really big drill. Yes.
Tunneling doesn't give much of a restriction. It just says a tunnel.
It would be much
Well-
slower getting through steel. Basically,
Okay,
the harder
what happens if the
harder
guards-
material is, the longer it will take you to get through it.
Okay.
Oh,
What happens if the guards go through and plug us open through both ends? Then
What
we're
are you
stuck
talking
with
about?
The tunneler. So guards go behind us and go in front of us,
Mm-hmm.
right? What happens then?
Dig through the guards.
Ideally, you wouldn't make the tunnel that obvious. We could just go from under the city entirely. It would just take longer.
How? Okay, is tunneling the same thing as burrowing? As in, does it have a place to put the displaced earth?
It has burrowing speed and leaves behind a tunnel.
Okay.
I am past caring at this point, so I'm all right with whatever.
I
As long
don't
as
give
we
a
just
flying
do it.
shit. Yeah, exactly. Please do something.
Funnily enough, there probably will be a lot of flying shit when the bomb goes off.
You guys have spent a lot of time planning. I don't know that you've gotten anywhere with it.
Sounds about right.
So
What are you?
let's-
What are you guys going?
so
to
let's
do?
do John's. Let's do John's option. How about that? Let's do it. We wait a week. We do it, and we'll see what happens.
People are going to probably die regardless of what we do.
Oh no, yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's try it.
Right. So somebody tell me what the group is actually doing.
Nothing. We're waiting until John creates his digger.
So you're
Ideally,
waiting.
wouldn't just do nothing.
Well, I mean,
We've
so
already reconned it. We've got a
Yeah.
head count. We've got guards. We got their movements. What else do we need? It's
Yeah.
a fucking digger. Do we need
And-
to measure? John? Do
Yeah,
we need
how-
to measure how long the tunnel is going to be?
are you going to dig under the entirety of the city to the barracks?
Do you want to dig under the city?
That's a very stupid idea. How is that even going to be possible? Like, are you just going to start outside of the walls and just start going, like
Mhm.
in a cartoon, and then into the
Mhm.
city?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
No,
Well,
We're
why
not doing-
not?
guys, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Come on, it's not going
If
to
you
work.
go deep enough,
It's not going
they
to work,
won't hear the tunneling.
guys. It's not going to work.
We just dig up underneath where they are
Ah.
and grab them down
We-
and then
we call it-
run.
You know the
The last
expression
of
is so
us.
stupid. It's just going to work. No. The expression doesn't go like that. But shit,
It's gnomish planning.
it's not going to work. I'm more for Ben's plan, just charging in
What? That's instant death.
for
That does have
guards.
the po-
Yes, we are not
Oh,
charging in
one
for
of
that.
us. There is a chance one
For
of us might
us.
die.
Oh my god, guys. We're supposed to be on a mission to kill the Emperor. I don't understand why you're being so...
We cannot dig a fucking hole from outside the city, several kilometers, into the giant metropolitan-sized city, up towards that specific thing, and just, yeah, everything's going to work
Exactly
out
what
just
we
fine.
can do.
It's just a matter of time.
We-
It's the only
we-
thing. No,
We
that's not the
literally
thing.
have the ability to do that. Whether or not it's accurate is a different
No,
story.
it's not going to happen. It's gonna be a cave-in and someone dies because it's gonna be death by falling rocks because Case is getting angry by this stupid planning.
I'm just
Or
want to make
it's
sure
just-
that
People are just going to wait for us to show up there because they've been here drilling for 6 days because we're still not up there. Like, yeah, someone been drilling for a while. We think they will get up in any hour or maybe 6. We don't know. We moved the prisoners to a different part of the city, and we're just gonna wait here for them. Like,
while this discussion is going, I'm gonna offer Sig and Arthur a smoke while I'm
Yeah.
smoking and listening because this is
Shit.
brilliant.
we're not doing the drilling. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because obviously not. Because obviously. Okay?
My head hurts.
Yes, mine too. Charge in,
Copy.
charge in, charge in. Charging in.
I'm good with anything. I don't care. My guy at this point would have smoked.
Sending Catherine
If you're
first.
charging in, John can't join you. He won't.
Well,
He's not fucking suicidal. He'll die. One
Sure,
arrow
sure.
will drop him.
Sure. We
That's
will also
also-
need to have an escape route, which we still don't have, by the way. Just pointing that out.
You don't even have a goddamn plan.
No, that we had a plan, but apparently it wasn't good enough. So, and you didn't have a plan. You just say drilling, and on a big piece of paper, that's not a plan either. Okay, can we at least just agree on that we need to find a way out of the city?
Is everybody just sitting there eating popcorn and enjoying this? Because I am.
Hey, I got a question. Can anybody cast invisibility?
But
No,
I can
think
turn
that's a
invisible
third
for
level
a round.
I think that's a 3rd level spell.
I can
or
turn
higher.
invisible for a round, well actually 2 rounds if they fail a save.
So 6 seconds if they fail to save.
Now 12 if they fail
Can
a save.
you make...
6
item-
seconds.
well...
Yeah, that's the issue with that.
6 seconds. How many of those imagers do I have?
I don't suppose anyone has charm or anything like that.
No, sadly. I mean, I could go in and try to persuade them.
No, I mean,
Pretty
like,
please
with,
let them
with,
go.
with
Okay.
charm, you'd be able to
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
I think Charm's higher level than we're capable.
It's first level.
Okay.
Huh.
Just the one.
How about this? If we are waiting for the drill, then I'm all for it actually to be the escape route, like drill under the wall or something like that. Guys,
Why not?
input?
Why not just
Well,
drill
I
from
mean, I
outside
don't know what you expect. Like, the drill is a one-time use. It can either get the prisoners out or make an escape route for you guys, which you probably aren't going to get to.
Could it drill
Obvious.
into the? Could drill it into the sewers,
Yeah.
near where they'll be going up. That
Yeah.
way when they come out, they can go down and out that tunnel, which they can maybe collapse behind them.
Yeah.
You could also go in that way, too.
Yeah,
And
they can go
just
in
get
through the
fucking-
sewers via your tunnel, and use that to get to where they need to go, instead of actually tunneling directly to it. Because either way, it's going to be...
I will say that is literally the first plan I ever put forward, is to tunnel from the sewer. And I was told no, so...
Yeah, but it does.
So do you want bomb or drill?
Well, I mean, shit,
Whatever
fuck
works.
it, drill. Yeah, fuck it, drill. Drill.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. And we'll start not outside of the city, we're starting here in tunnels under and then into the prison cell. Hop them out. Ben, you might be yelling at us, but we can't hear you.
I don't care anymore.
That could be on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah,
He could have muted
Let's just
himself
do
so he
that.
could yell at
yeah,
you.
let's just do that.
If I had one more potion.
We'll do that.
You could drown
and,
yourself in them.
and unless anyone right now can say a good escape plan, I'm talking to the Skin Club dude.
That'll do that.
Yeah.
No issues drowning myself in a potion. Anybody got one?
Yeah, but it's only a water-breathing potion, so... Won't really work.
Do you think you could find a potion of invisibility?
I'm pretty sure we can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy them. It's a little high well, it's not...
Because if we have 2 potions of invisibility,
Mhm.
and I take them, and I go and I become a rat, and I get back into that cellar with the box of unlocking doors, and I go to the knights, and here's a potion, here's a potion. Be very, very quiet. Unlock their doors. Unlock the next 2 doors. Turn into a rat, they drink the potions, they're invisible, they run out of the barracks.
Sure.
I like
That
it.
might, yeah, that might actually
I like that
be
mildly better.
The only thing that might happen is the other prisoners, right,
Yeah.
that aren't going to be freed are going to freak out.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
also,
That
no, that's
sounds
really-
like a perfect distraction.
Yeah. It'll be a good distraction from the guards. They're not going to notice the two invisible knights running away, hopefully.
Yeah. And I mean,
it will-
one of us can be in the reception and just distract the guards there. The guards
I
by the
mean-
door and the guards in the reception. Like, if we were to talk to them, it's less likely for them to notice someone slipping out the door.
Would Jonathan, Kalik, Declan, and Vincent... Or so no, Jonathan's not in town anymore. Declan, Kalik, and Vincent that are in town. All of you give me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Help, please.
Hey, it's double digits at least.
Kalash, save us. Your only hope.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, we can.
13.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Vincent, as you're thinking about all of this, and as Declan is saying that, something about what Catherine said and what Declan just said there doesn't add up. But you can't think of what it is.
There are 3.
Well, he didn't think of that, Doc. That's why I didn't say it.
But I said it.
I know, but you're not there.
See, I was supposed to figure that out, and then...
Yeah, it was.
I'm thinking very hard in and out of character, and then I have the epiphany. It's, hang on. These are not the same. And...
Well, to be fair, I had typed out the message that I was going to send back that night. So,
but in that case we'll see.
if you want to see that, because I've quite literally just copy and pasted it away because we started talking, but this is the message that I was planning on sending back to the group.
Okay.
Do we know if it's a possibility that one of these nights is a plant?
Okay, I get what you mean. At first I thought you meant a literal plant.
No. Yeah.
I was
Whoa.
really confused.
What were their physical
Simple
conditions
plan.
like? A wolf guard or a local guard planning to be bait wouldn't subject himself to torture and beatings and starvation
He might.
unless he was really fucking dedicated.
Well, alright, well there are enough unknowns now, and especially with this exit strategy of maybe we should go to a skin club and talk to the guys there, and they'll be cool and they'll help us get out. Warrants a regrouping, because I think we kind of all went back to square one anyway. And I mean that as in a let's all leave the city and talk.
Sure. I mean, are we going to...
I didn't realize that the initial challenges I had put in front of you guys were going to end up being this complex.
No.
To be fair, we're kind of low level, and it's just we're thinking a little too big. I think.
Yeah. We're
Just
overthinking
slightly
it.
thinking.
I think you're all talking yourselves out of everything instead of doing anything.
Yeah, I think we should just do the invisibility potion thing. That was actually pretty nice.
I do. Yeah. So far, of all of them, I like that one the best.
Yeah. Like, least risk, we buy several magic potions of
Here's the thing,
invisibility.
right?
Only one it risks the
I
old
think
dwarf.
what we should do. I think what we should do is the invisibility thing, and we should also do the skin club thing because
We still
Yeah.
need to
invisible
escape.
potions won't stand for. They only last for 10 minutes, right?
I think invisibility only lasts for a minute. No, that's greater.
So it only lasts for 10 minutes. Okay, so we get them to go to a specific spot where the guy that you're paying,
The smuggler thing.
smugglers them out of the city.
Agreed.
Invisibility lasts for an hour.
Sure, but still though.
Meanwhile, the best thing you can do is getting Catherine to be a distraction while you do the potion thing.
Yeah.
Because that way, nobody's gonna give a shit about the prisoners going crazy when there's a
Yeah.
fucking Catherine attacking
Like-
the barracks.
And especially if she were to charge into the barracks and, do havoc, then all the other prisoners will escape too, and then
As soon
they
as
will
they
just
can get
be
out.
one of the many.
One last thing though,
Yeah.
make sure we have the right guys, because I don't know if those are the correct people.
Well,
Oh,
just
fuck.
ask Catherine to describe Sir What's
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. Yes,
Describe
exactly.
both.
You were going
Describe
back,
all.
Declan. Yeah, you were going back to the group. Tell them this new plan, and you will describe. the
I
prisoners
still,
that Catherine.
I still think, and is an hour enough time to walk out of the city from the barracks?
10 minutes, isn't it? Not an hour?
You know, it's an hour.
Visibility from a
Invisibility
potion
is an
left.
hour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Um,
but it's one slip up with an action, and they're visible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you hurried along
It-
and didn't run into any problems, you could get out of the city in an hour.
And this is also assuming that the two knights are not going to want to try and help all of the other prisoners escape.
And if they are in like running condition, which they're probably not.
Would going through the sewers be safer?
Okay, guys, now we'll fast track this. Declan, you will talk to Catherine. Go! Fly like a bird. As a bird.
Alright, what are you trying to say
it's
to
a-
Catherine when you head back out?
Well, I ask her what the knights look like.
She describes the three knights, and what you quickly come to realize is that the two younger knights, the Knights of the Sword, are the two that you saw. Her friend, the Knight of the Tower, Girion Otkin, was not there.
And if he were to describe the third one, would she recognize?
She describes him.
I
Oh,
only saw two knights, Madman. The two that I saw,
Oh.
the other two. The important one, the one that's her friend, and the one that was the ranking of the three, was not there.
Yeah,
In
the
that
one,
case,
the one
I'm
that
sure they
actually
are going to
made
tell-
these two knights.
Hmm.
It was not there.
Okay.
Try and find that guy.
All right. So, do I have a potion of? You can't cast spells while wild formed. Is there a spell that you can cast so that an animal can speak?
Animal sending? Animal
Speak to
messenger?
animals?
Yeah. No, animal messenger, we have that. You've
Animal
been using
messenger
that.
gives an animal a message, but it does not allow an animal to speak.
I'm pretty much trying to think of something that. Well, actually, what languages can you speak as a rat? Do they know Sylvan?
Rats? I think you maintain your own language. Or you're just giving it to a rat.
No, you don't maintain the ability to speak.
Sylvan
Wow.
would be about the only language a rat could speak.
Why don't you just get a note and
Nope.
put it in your mouth?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's true.
That was my next. That was my next thought. If that didn't work.
let's do that.
Actually, does anybody have any chalk?
I have
yes,
chalk.
sure.
A little piece of chalk. Can a rat hold a piece of chalk in its teeth?
Well, they have little paws.
Well, yeah, in its little paws. To be able to write small messages on a rock, or a wall, or a floor.
I'd allow that.
Okay.
So we
Then
will
I
tie the
will-
message to one of your tiny, tiny legs, and you will be having the shark in your mouth, and now you're going into the thing again, on day 4.
Yeah.
On day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4. You remember how we had a problem with this taking a week? But never mind. Go on.
Well, we're trying to find plans that work. I mean,
Yes. Yes.
and now we have a new mystery. So, oh, bloody hell. Let's try. Yeah, and I will make my way back into. And this time, because I know that there's a what do you call it? Shit. All right, yeah, I will run back into the barracks, through the barracks, holding the thing in my mouth,
Okay.
trying to be all rat-like, and I will wait in this little by the doorway once I go in to see. Okay, never mind. You
That's a
can
really
put
good
the
character,
there.
Casey.
Those are
You just rolled
D20s.
6. I know, but you just rolled 6 heads, and I was like, that's a really good character.
A 1 would be
Sounds like
bad on
one.
a character, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you put it?
Intelligence, of course. Don't be
You
ridiculous.
can't speak them.
Yeah.
You
worth
can't
it.
have a stat at a 1 and
You
you
would-
can be functional.
You will be Clegane.
So you're running back into the back of the barracks with the chalk.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just looking for some cat's grace. Isn't there a what is it? Enhanceability?
Enhanceability.
Gives you advantage on dex-based stuff, right?
It would, yes.
Offhand. Okay.
Yes. Yes, I will be casting that on myself before I go and back into this hellacious hole of people swatting at brats.
How dare they?
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's up to you. I will do things like, wait for people to not be looking to try and scamper by them. Actually, the watches still turn over at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going back in at night as a rat.
Okay.
Hopefully there'll be less people, watching.
You gotta
Or
wake up.
listening.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I have chalk. It doesn't matter how early I get in there. I can
Yeah.
just wait as a rat.
Yep.
Okay.
So, just feel like we're rat trap D&D right now. That old board game, Rat Trap?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever it was.
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I had some good fun.
All right. Go ahead and just roll me your stealth.
Alright, here it comes.
Because it's made out of hide.
It's terrible.
I was keeping it together until you said it. Monster.
So, with advantage, that's 12.
Oh no. What is this? Do rats not get bonus to stealth?
Well,
Aside from natural?
12 and 11, so... With
Well, it's a 9 plus a 3, and an 8 plus a 3, but don't rats
Yeah.
get extra bonuses to stealth?
I don't believe so.
I feel like that...
they should be proficient in it.
It does feel weird that they're not, but I'm not gonna be...
They don't have much of anything. They're just a basic beast.
Yeah. They have advantage on perception, though.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
dark vision.
Yeah. Weak dark vision. 11 dex. Oh.
Oh, you have 1 HP, so if anything hits you,
Yeah.
you turn
that's-
into a dwarf. I'm just pointing that out to you.
Oh, that the mouth
So that time that
exploded
the
to a
apple
dwarf.
threw an apple at you,
Yep.
that could have just fucked you up.
Yeah.
Okay. You are back on the right screen then. And you make your way back to the cages. This
think
time
we
it
lost
is at
Jamie.
night, and they are all asleep.
Alright, sweet.
Well,
I'm
the
going
prisoners
to... Which
are.
one did you say was meditating? Because he sounds like the more... Alright, I'm going to,
Am I supposed to be doing something?
Yes.
No, your camera's frozen.
Oh, okay.
I'm going... Is it dark in here? Or are those torches actually lit?
The torches are actually lit.
Alright, so I'm gonna skull right in along the wall, like right here ish. Do you know where your master is?
But
And
they
what?
they're just going to trust a rat?
We don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm hoping that they are intelligent
I thought that's
enough.
where you had the note, which you have written upon. Hi, I'm here to save you, but there are supposed to be three of you. Catherine sent me.
Well, we did have a note.
Yeah, and I assumed that you had that written upon that note. You didn't?
I had
You
something
did, you
similar
mean.
to that.
You did, you mean. Because Vincent would have reminded you that wouldn't it be nice to leave a little message to keep them inspired and maybe also to prepare them for the escape that is incoming instead of them talking about death.
Yeah. So on the note, I will write. Catherine sent us,
Yeah, that's all he got.
and I don't imagine this note's very big. Catherine sent us. We are friends.
Help you
Don't-
escape, we're a monster.
Don't hit the rat. Yeah. Where is your? Do you know where your master is?
How are you waking this guy up?
I will grab, like, what is he wearing? Like just
Um,
basic tunic? Does he still have his
yeah.
armor? What?
No armor, tunic, breeches, no boots.
Just barefoot?
Yep.
All right, I will
off.
try pulling on the sleeve of his shirt. Just kind of like pulling on it, moving his hand.
He actually stirs but does not wake.
Bite it.
No. I continue to do the same thing, hoping that the next time he will do more than stir and wake up.
Okay.
Or just continue to do until he stirs in it. So,
What was that? Eat the rat?
He actually doesn't move.
How about the other one?
I'm out.
Keep on
Um,
doing it. You have all night.
I keep
Yeah,
doing it
all
until he
night.
wakes up. Yeah.
Okay, he finally wakes up. And as he does, he kind of stirs and then sees you and then jumps.
Okay. I
And
jump
he
back
kind
and set the letter down and kind of nudge it towards him with my nose.
He looks at you very confused, but then he kind of picks up the note and unrolls it and looks at it. And he looks at you and then he reads it again. And he finally kind of whispers to you very quietly. He says, "They're keeping Sir Otkin in some other part of the building.
Oh, say Billy.
Don't worry about us, but you need to get him out of here."
Fuck off. We will save whoever we want to save. You don't tell us what to do.
So I will take the chalk and I will kind of write what direction
You can write as a rat? That's cool.
On the ground. Why else would I bring chalk? They have little things, little
Little hands. Little
man.
He kind of looks at you and he
Little
says,
pause.
I don't know where they're keeping him, but it's
He
not
can
in the
read
main
that?
cells.
So basically,
All right, I guess it turns into a looking for secret trapdoor stairs down type thing.
Okay. Do you want to
Or we could just leave
roll
him.
investigation?
I will. I would rather roll perception, but I will roll investigation.
Well, you are investigating. You're not just kind of randomly.
I know. Perfect world. That's what I'm thinking. And it's int based, so yep. There we go. Even if I had advantage.
Yeah, you spend about an hour looking and don't find anything.
well, I mean, we can look for him when we are doing the Great Escape. So let's do this, guys.
One thing I will point out to you is when you go to the training area at this time of the evening, you find a lot of wolf guard or guards or whatever in bedrolls asleep in the training area.
Okay.
I say we rush it with Catherine. Catherine starts killing people. We kill all of them, and then we run out.
High five. That's the best
Yeah,
thing you've
let's
said
do
all
it.
day.
I agree.
Let's fucking do it.
Yes.
That's-
Let's
yeah.
fucking do
Please.
it.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
do this, Casey.
Thank you. Yes. Let's do this. That's the plan.
While Declan is
doing
away, the
it.
kids are like, no, fuck this. We're
Doing
tired
it.
of this.
We're doing it.
No,
Yes.
that was
take
my
my
idea.
fucking-
That was my
I
last
take my
idea. Was
blade.
bum
Let's
rush
do
the
it.
guards,
Let's
go
fucking do
inside,
it.
and kill
Exactly.
things.
Yes.
And John wishes you all good luck.
Well, you need to be help us with
Does
the
he
escape
give
route.
us the key, or no?
Why the hell would I give you my father's invention if you're just gonna die? Or give it to the Wolf Guard? No, absolutely not. You're insane.
No, you stand on the backside here, and when things are following us out, you just shoot them.
That would attract a lot of attention.
That's the point.
Like now, by now, it's been 5 days or something, right? 4 days.
I'm just so tired of it. I don't care if we die or live.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, we've discussed.
Yeah, we've been talking back and forth an entire week and now 3 hours of the session. We should really just do this.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking kill some bitches. Let's do it.
I'm game.
So you've spent last session and this session a grand total of about 5 hours planning.
Yep.
To
Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Let's do it.
discharge the front door.
I honestly don't understand why you don't go with the fucking invisibility plan.
Because we don't know where the important
You
dude
don't
is.
need to include skin clubs. You don't need to rescue this fucking commanding officer. You can rescue the two, and it's still a goddamn win.
He's the important
Hey, Casey, there is one more thing I
How
wanted
is
to
he
ask
the
that
important
guy.
one?
because he's a knight of the fucking
Casey.
tower.
So are these two.
Council. No, they are not. They are knight of the sword, which is 2
I'll
levels
type it to
below
you,
that.
Casey.
Can
So you're content with rescuing absolutely no one, getting yourselves killed, and doing nothing. Congratulations. You failed your parents.
You are stupid. There you go.
This is going to take forever if we keep on
D&D
doing this.
improvise.
Yeah, we really need to start improvising because we tried just planning shit and obviously it's not working. So we will improvise a bit.
Because
We have a lot of
literally everyone agreed on the invisibility plan.
yeah until we found out that we can't find the last guy. So we
Who
need
fucking
to actually
cares? It's a
When we
win.
first made the plan, we
No,
didn't
you
even
gotta-
plan on the lost guy.
Yes, it is.
Because we need the fucking guy that we need.
Yeah.
We need him because he's not only the last one of the
Yeah,
last.
let me ask you this.
ruling
And what if
fucking
we
people.
can't, what if we can't get him? All of your
Well,
plans, everything you've done,
Then we
wasted.
kill a fucking barracks. Then we kill
failure
a
to-
barracks.
You are a failure to your parents.
Okay, great,
Come on.
fantastic.
Guys, come on now. This is ridiculous. Can we just do this? The escape plan currently is just to go through the sewers. Like, as we escape, just run down there. And,
I still think you should
skip
go
it.
and get the vampire.
Sure.
Why?
And that he could get us out.
Casey, I'm going to
This
skip
is going to
club.
be really hot.
Yeah,
when-
I'm going
when
to
we
skip
kill
club.
everybody.
You're going to the club.
Yes.
Okay, just Vincent, or is anyone else going with him?
Anyone who wants to come. And
Weren't we-
we've been
weren't we-
walking back to the forest and been discussing this, and so anyone from the group who wants to come can come.
Did I miss this? Weren't we rushing a barracks?
Yeah, but we need an escape
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna get the escape route and then we're gonna rush the barracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Anyone coming with?
Yeah, sure.
Nope, I will just tell you
Okay.
that they essentially said what Doc said when I asked about why they need him, because he's the only thing that's been keeping them alive, and he's one of the only ones.
What?
He's one of the only members of the Knights Council that's still alive.
Has that anything to do with why we shouldn't go there or not?
No, why we should go
Doesn't.
Yeah.
and why we should save him instead of the two.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, instead of the two. That's
I pretty much asked them why when they said, because they made the statement, or he did, that their lives didn't matter and his did, and I said why, and that was their answer.
So,
But continue.
but you can't find him.
Yeah.
You looked through all of the entire building and you can't find him.
Yeah. So we need to actually go in there and look.
Casey,
Like-
did he look through the entire building?
Well, he spent an hour.
He looked everywhere he could find.
Okay.
So yeah, going to the guy who's totally not on vampire.
Okay, Vincent
Yeah.
and Kalik are going to the private club.
And again, everyone's invited. You just gotta say.
You don't want me to be there, especially if there are lots of wolf guards there. You just
Okay.
Nope. Not a good idea.
Anyone else? Arthur? Maybe someone? Muscle?
Do
Maybe
you want me
Sig?
to put a hat of disguise on? I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
Muscle is
let's
always
go.
good when going
Alright.
to the club. You always get past the bouncer that way. Like,
What is a good legal disguise? Do I know a good legal disguise? Maybe, would Minotaur be legal? Because I remember specifically something about Minotaur being killed.
Yeah, you're probably looking at your best bet if you're looking at a big, bulky race that would not attract too much attention. At Goliath.
Goliath. Done.
Awesome.
Goliath.
nice. And back at the camp, by the way, I divvied out all the disguises. Just so you guys
Alright.
have that in your inventory for later use.
So to confirm, Arthur, Vincent, Kalik, and Zig. Is that who I heard is going to the club?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just make a... Okay. The four of you head to the location that Vincent, you were given for the club.
Mm-hmm.
Kalik, you actually know this neighborhood, and
Okay.
you have noticed for a couple years that there has been a lot of traffic through this area, although it is a fairly abandoned area, and you've always been a bit curious about it, but it's always been far enough away that you've not really investigated too much.
Gotcha.
Vincent, you lead them to a door, which is just a normal wooden door. No markings, no signs, nothing on the door. You knock, I guess, as you were kind of hinted to do.
Mm-hmm. All that.
The door opens slightly, and a young woman actually answers the door and leans out and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Oh, I'm here to meet the proprietor of this establishment.
Yes, of course. And she kind of looks up and around, and she sees Zig, and she sees Arthur, and she sees Kalek. Kalek, are you human
Zig-
or tiefling right now?
A human. I've been
Yeah, and Sig also got-
the time.
And Sig also got the hat of disguise, by the way. Just to be super clear.
During the entire excursion, I've been human. Just
Okay,
FYI.
so Zig, what do you look like at the moment?
Jamie, that's you.
Human?
Okay.
Just a
Then
really
it's
tall
really
one?
just really Arthur then that she gives a second glance at, really. And she says, I'll fetch. I'll be just a moment. And the door closes again. And you wait. And wait, and about a minute passes.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're standing there, the door is flung open, and standing in front of you, you see a long-haired man in, and Vincent, you know these things,
Mm-hmm.
in one of the finest silk suits you have ever
Ooh.
seen. Tailored, absolutely on point, everything about it manicured and perfect. A matching top hat and a cane with something that looks like silver on it, which would be very odd, especially if this is a place frequented by Wolfguard.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at all of you and just smiles and he says, "Ah, good evening. My woman says that you wished to meet with the proprietor."
Yes.